Hi there YouTube, my name is Pixar Prime 10 and welcome back to another episode of Mega May 4. Today you and I are going to be looking at an item that I have been very excited to review ever since I got it a few months ago. This is actually one of the items that encouraged me to do Mega May 4. When it was announced I got really excited, and then when I actually bought it I knew that I wanted to make a video on it, but of course I had to wait for the right time. Well, the time is right. As you can clearly see in front of you, I am talking about the Mega Man cereal. Now this isn't actually a cereal that you can get in the supermarket. As you can see right there on the box, it is a GameStop exclusive, and it is actually a Funko Pop item. But in actuality, I am a sucker for items like this. I think this is really, really cool. It kind of reminds me how in the 80s, every cartoon character had their own cereal. But I actually bought this not to eat, just to have, because it's a really cool collector's item. As a Mega Man fan, having this type of Mega Man merchandise is really fun to have in my collection. But not only is it just the cereal, it also comes with a little Funko Pop figure. So on the front, you can see that the cereal is actually called Funkos. The cereal is not called Mega Man, the cereal is called Funkos. And it is the Mega Man, I guess, version or brand of the cereal. The illustration on the box is absolutely beautiful. It really does look like a real cereal that you would see in stores. Well, in actuality, it is a real cereal. You have a really cool picture of Mega Man here shooting a lemon shot, and it says, "Tasty treat, fun to eat." You have a picture of the cereal down there, which is blue, obviously to match Mega Man, and I just really love the way it says Mega Man up there. It's not a normal Mega Man logo like we've seen, but it's its own spin on it, and I think it's really cool looking. And when we flip around to the back of the box, you can see there's a maze, and I absolutely love that. When I was a kid, I absolutely loved doing the puzzles on the back of cereal boxes, so this is just really cool to me. Other than that, there's not much else going on the back of the box. You have the same Mega Man logo up there, Funko's cereal, and you have a little blurb down here from Freddy Funko that says, "Hey kids, remember what it was like to sit in front of the TV on Saturday morning and watch cartoons while eating your favorite cereal? Well, Funko does, so we're bringing back Saturday morning to kids of all ages with our new sugar-toasted Funkos. And remember, always have fun." I absolutely love that, because that really just encapsulates why I love this. It's just fun to have one of your favorite characters represented in cereal form. On the sides of the box, we have the same Mega Man logo as the front and the back, and the really cool picture of Mega Man there on the side. And on the other side of the box, we have all the nutrition facts, which obviously isn't for decoration. Food does need that, and that just really sells the fact that this is a real cereal. And I gotta tell you, May could not have come faster, because at the time of recording this video, this cereal expires in 14 days. That was close. But when I bought this, I actually didn't really have any plans to open it. I really think it looks best in its box as a display item. But I want to taste the cereal for you guys, maybe let you know how it tastes, and I want to look at that figure that comes inside. And then once I'm done with this video, I can just seal up the box and put it back on my shelf. So what do you say we mega bust this box open and see what's inside? Alright, so when you open up the box and take out the bag of cereal, at the bottom, lo and behold, is the little pop figure waiting for you. And this is really nothing special, it's just a smaller version of the Mega Man Funko Pop that I reviewed in Mega May 3. But nonetheless, it's really cool to have. Now, if I bring in the box over here, it doesn't actually look as good as it does in the box. The box has more of a metallic-y finish, which I would have really liked to see, but at its simplest, this is a cereal box toy. And as a little desk buddy, it looks really good. And for the most part, the paint actually does look pretty good. There's a splotch there on his Mega Buster, and around the ears it bleeds a little bit, but again, I can't complain because you're getting a toy in a cereal box. And he's really cute. Look how small he is. I'm gonna put him on my shelf next to the bigger Funko Pops, and I think he's gonna look absolutely great. I think a unique pose might have actually been pretty cool. This is the same pose that the larger size Mega Man comes in. Obviously, there's no articulation, it's just a small statue, but as a figure that comes in the cereal box, I really like it. So that is one of two things that come inside the box, and obviously the main attraction is the cereal itself. So, guys, I kind of ran into a problem after opening this cereal. Now, like the box said, it doesn't expire for another 14 days, but I guess I let it sit there a little too long because it's a solid brick of cereal. And I don't know how I'm gonna eat this. I guess we could try, there we go. See? All it needed was just a little breakup. Now, unlike a lot of cereals where it comes with, you know, this little hard element of the cereal and then like a marshmallow or something, this is just purely the circles that you can see in the box. As you can see, the blue on the box doesn't actually match the blue of the cereal. This is more of a turquoise, while that's more of a Mega Man blue, but obviously that's not something that bothers me. I think it would have been really cool if they actually had this guy inside the bag at the bottom of the cereal. It would have made him a little dirty, sure, but I think it would have been a really cool novelty. Or even you could have put him inside his sealed bag and had that at the bottom of the cereal. Kind of like when you finish the cereal, you get your prize. But I'm really curious as to what this stuff tastes like, so let's open up this bag here. All right, so after sitting on my shelf for a few months, here we have the Mega Man cereal opened and in a bowl. So there's really not much to look at when it comes to the cereal itself. It's, well, cereal. Stuff that you've seen a million times before. It basically just looks like Cheerios, but blue. They make a whole bunch of these cereals for a bunch of different characters in Funko form, and what they do is they just recolor the cereal to match the character that they're doing. One thing that I think would have been really cool is to do something special with the cereal to make it match the character even more. Maybe shapes or marshmallows, but then again, this really is more of a novelty item. People are going to sell this because they're fans and they're collectors, not because they want to eat cereal. And I gotta tell you, one thing that's a little concerning is that some of it has some weird coloring on the side. It looks a little brown, but you know, I'm still gonna try this because I want you guys to know how it tastes. All right, bottoms up. I think I need another go around. One more. All right. This is kind of what I thought it would be. So, at first taste, tastes like the stuff the dentist used to clean your mouth, or clean your teeth rather. But then, as it's going down, it actually tastes pretty good. All right, I'm lying. It doesn't taste good. It has a little bit of a good taste to it, but this is really what I was expecting. Guys, the cereal's not good. Like I said, I bought this because the box looks cool, it's gonna look good on my shelf, and now I got a little pop figure. But I also got to make a fun video out of it. Funko is not a food company. They don't know how to make food. And I gotta tell you, it kind of tastes like they made this cereal out of the spare plastic from some of their figures. Maybe it would be better with milk, but personally, I don't like milk in my cereal. The box says tasty treat, fun to eat, and while it was fun to eat, it definitely was not a tasty treat. As for this item itself, though, I highly recommend it if you're a Mega Man fan. And I do believe this cereal was only about $8 or $10. I do remember that when I found them in GameStop, I thought it was going to be a lot more expensive than it was because that's usually how items tend to run these days. But this was more on the cheap side, so I had no problem buying it for my collection and to make a video out of. Have you guys bought any Funko Pop cereal? If so, did you think it tastes as bad as I did? Maybe it tastes so bad because it has to do with the fact that it's so close to its expiration date, but I feel like if that were the case, the expiration date would have already hit. So I want to thank you guys for watching another episode of Mega Man 4. Don't forget to click that subscribe button because there's lots more coming before the end of the month. Alrighty, I'll see you guys on the next episode.